Everybody knows his name, but apparently not everyone knows how to spell it, including some state workers. And their spelling mistake is on a huge freeway sign for all to see. News 13's Ian Schwartz has details.
Cesar Chavez was one of the biggest Hispanic leaders this country has ever known. But how do you spell his name? Well, that depends on who is doing the spelling. Last week, hundreds came out to celebrate the message and birthday of Cesar Chavez. Marches, signs, and murals were all to honor the Hispanic civil rights leader and labor activist.
So when we have Cesar Chavez in a mural, then that reminds us of farm workers, the people that are out there in the hot sun.
Chavez isn't just memorialized on his birthday, but every day in Albuquerque. Buildings and streets bear his name. But this sign on northbound I-25 near the Sunport sure missed the mark.
For the amount of signs that we put up statewide, by and large, we do a pretty good job with it. But every once in a while, one of them slips by. Take a look. This huge sign has a huge mistake. When it comes to the Cesar Chavez, his name ends in Z, not S. This sign went up a couple of weeks ago to replace the old one. The State Department of Transportation says 3 workers proofread the sign before it was put up, but no one caught the mistake. As a matter of fact, our sign guy noticed it as soon as they put up the sign, realized that there had been an error. By then, it was too late. The monstrous misspelling has some scratching their heads.
Actually pretty disappointing, because this is a predominant Hispanic community.
Maurice Landavaza says Chavez is like the Hispanic Martin Luther King, and he doesn't see how someone could misspell the Hispanic hero's name.
I don't see that's an excuse, especially for a name like Chavez. I mean, if it was a Landavazo up there or an unusual name, then I could see that.
The DOT says the mistake will be fixed within the week.
Anytime we do misspell something, even if it's not a person, it means something to the people that live there. So we usually hear about it pretty quick and remedy the situation as soon as possible.
Now, no word if the state worker who misspelled the name is from Chavez County, where Chavez is spelled with an S at the end, not a Z. Back to you.
Okay, Ian, now the DOT says it's an easy fix to correct the sign and won't cost a dime. In case you're wondering, we checked all of the other Avenida Cesar Chavez signs on I-25, and they are all spelled correctly.
The double-digit rate increase